Hey everybody, I hope this video finds you well. I wanted to come to you today and talk with you a little bit about how to potentially get leads when you're first starting in your real estate career. This was something that I totally didn't understand when I first started. And I'm still pretty new into this, but I wanted to still tell you a few options that you have. Now, in general, you're going to be taught or expected potentially to go talk to your neighbors, go talk to your friends, talk to your family. Of course, continue to do that. Always, always, always talk to your friends and family. You want your friends and family to know that you're doing this. And just because you've told them once doesn't mean they're going to remember. On average, someone's going to forget that you are a real estate agent every 21 days. So if you are not constantly, reaching out, checking in on them and saying, hey, they may forget about you, whether or not you're a good friend or not. Like myself, I have a lot of other things that are going on as well. We have our dog business, we run our condo. And then I have my full-time job as well. So what people know me for at this point may not be real estate, and that may not be what they think of when they think of, who should I go to buy my home. So first, for sure, keeping in touch with your friends and family and those people that trust you and like you and know you. But beyond that, how can you potentially get leads? And one of the ways you can do this, and it's something that most people do not like to do, but you can go through your friends list on Facebook and just reach out to them and just let them know what you're doing. Even if you're in another state, I fully suggest doing this. Go through your list and start with your A's and go all the way down through your Z's. Reach out to every person. Just drop them a quick note. Just let them know, hey, I got my license. I'm a licensed real estate agent in whatever state it is that you're in. If you ever know anybody who's looking or needs help or has questions about real estate, even if we're not in the same area, please do have them reach out to me. Because even if you start building, leads in other states, you often can get referrals for those and referral commission and bonuses and types of things. So that's a great option as well. So first of all, you got your family and friends who hopefully will think of you as long as you stay in touch and you keep reminding them in some way, shape, or form. You don't have to be pounding it down their throat. Even just posting on your social media if your friends and family communicate with you that way. Potentially newsletters, however you want to do that with your friends and family. But then also your friends list on Facebook is a great way to do that, or Instagram, or whatever social media you use. Social media is huge. Another way of getting some leads and getting people that you don't know calling you, because that's eventually the goal, right? You don't want to constantly have to be sending out messages to every person every day. That takes up quite a bit of time. Eventually, you do want everybody calling you and asking you for your services and looking at you as an expert within the industry. One way that I found this to be able to be done quickly when I started was by partnering with Zillow. Some agencies don't like Zillow. It's kind of a fine line there. So just do what you feel is right for you. And for myself, for the first few months, it for sure felt like it was a great investment for myself. It really helped to have people calling me, and I would get, depending on how much you pay, on a monthly basis. You can set your budget, but depending on how much you pay each month, you are going to get X number of leads. So like myself, I paid a certain amount of money, and I don't want to say promised, because they can't promise how many people are going to call, but they would tell you on average how much of the market, because it goes by zip code, you are going to get. And for myself, that ended up being 4 to 5 leads a month. Now, if we calculate that out, typically, when I'm looking at my results for just those few months, I probably got 10, 15 leads, something like that, and I had 2 closed sales out of that. That is a pretty good average. So, and then also what happens is anybody who hasn't bought or hasn't sold but has been put in contact with you, you can keep their information and keep dripping emails or messages or phone calls, whatever you do for your marketing and your lead generation on those people. So the people who haven't bought or haven't sold aren't just going away. These are going to be people you want to stay in touch with. So those are just a few tips for you. There are some other options for purchasing leads, and if you'd like more information on that, I can definitely give you my feedback on what I have done so far. But those are the three big things on getting leads starting to drip in. And just remember, it's a process. Some people start faster than others. Some people have a bigger network than others. So don't judge your journey on what somebody else is doing. Have a great day.